It's crazy to believe that 5 years ago we started our channel in this little one-car garage. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Dan and this is going to be about my 69 Chevy Nova. Over that time, this space has changed so drastically from what it was when we started. Early videos, we had very little tools and equipment and the space was dimly lit. As our channel grew, this evolved from a dark one-car garage into a well-lit, full-blown little shop. We have done some serious rearranging in the garage. What was just one car in here is now 1.5 cars in here. So this is what they mean when they say 1.5 car garage. We have accomplished so many projects in this small space under my home. 7 cars have gone through this shop, some of which were some serious projects. This space taught me to not be afraid to do anything. Before YouTube, I had never attempted any large projects or bodywork, and in this very space, I conquered any doubts of my abilities and taught myself how to fit panels, weld, and fix just about anything. So I'm out here waiting outside my paint booth, which is baking. Take a sneak peek real quick. After all the memories made in this space, it's hard to not get a little emotional seeing it all emptied out like this. The end of an era, you might say. So much blood, sweat, and tears went into producing content and working on projects in this space. So many long days. So I'm getting home from work and Mike's already here working. Electrical genius. We gotta get this thing wired up so that the trailer has lights to the car. Late nights. And hard laughs shared with my family and friends in here.
I need a long skinny screwdriver that you don't care about. I think I saw this on YouTube. Are you attached to that one or?
No.
Okay. That's my wrist.
Ow, you're stepping Madison. Ow! How am I supposed to work under these conditions? Is it tight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were making the wrench move while you're doing that.
Hey! Who is that?
Madison. You fixing Daddy's car? Oh. What do you got? Oh, she got a hammer. That's exactly what this car needs.
Hey, not on the car.
What? Where's that thing?
The pick?
Yeah.
What do you need?
To just make sure it's right here.
Yeah!
Well,
Where
I hope
is
it's
it?
right there. Can you see the
Hi,
hole?
Mommy. What's up? Daddy, ready to press yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Why don't you sit in the seat, dude? Why don't you sit in the seat?
We did 3 pumps.
Still holding it?
Yep. I'm holding it.
Are you pumping?
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah?
Are you holding?
Yeah?
No brakes in the glass, so everybody keep Mike away from this car. Oh, well, he cracked it. Driver's side window cracked. You see? Probably when you were beating on it.
Daddy, he's your best friend.
I know, you're right. He is my best friend, so I should take it easy on him.
You build your car.
He does help me build my cars.
What do you say? He's not your friend, but he helps you.
No, he is my friend.
Then why did you say no touch it?
Well, because Mike always breaks the windshield. Gotta keep him away from it. Yeah, he's too big for it. He's always banging on it. Hatch's recreational engineering crew has been hard at work on this thing. Madison, you still working in there or almost done?
I'm
Alright, good job. We are so close to getting the 427 installed in the car. I will forever be grateful and appreciative of what this space offered me and the accomplishments we made here, but we just simply outgrew it. Since we now support 2 racing programs, one for me, and one for Angry Rebecca.
Well, I came today not expecting to win a trophy, and I won this nice trophy. Super, super excited. Best day ever.
Multiple project cars, and have an overabundance of parts, tools, and equipment, this garage just cannot keep up with aiding in producing regular content for YouTube. So over the past few months, I'm sure you could see in the background of previous episodes, I had to call in reinforcements. Yep. I need maintenance Mike Lieber. Because, you know, I got distracted. I got pulled off of it yesterday. We went wiring some lights in the new shop. So, listen, I'm behind schedule. We have been working on building a larger space in the back of my property. This episode, I will finally introduce you to our new shop. What, Bubba? Alright, let's go give him the shop door. Oh, wait. Maybe you should, like, knock on the door and I'll be like, you know, what was the MTV show? The Cribs? I'll be like Cribs here. I'll be like Cribs.
Is this recording?
What's up, y'all? Big Snoop Deal Double G. I want to welcome y'all to my house, the dog house. Slide in.
Fancy seeing you here. Come on in. What do you think? Is that very good? And here we have the new shop that Rebecca let me have. It's a 30 by 40 pole barn building. We just recently got it insulated. Me and Gary, the same guy who helped me do the electric in the old garage, showed up, and him and I and my dad worked on doing all the electric in this building ourselves. We buried all the line to it. Let me tell you, this was a pretty big project. To actually level my yard to pull off this building back here was pretty crazy. That back corner over there is like 5 feet off the ground. It's serious. I'm sure everybody is pretty happy about the garage, except maybe the neighbor behind me, who's looking at like 50 feet of metal wall. But we had an ordinance in our neighborhood where the peak of the building can't exceed 15 feet. So I wanted to get a lift in here. So it's a 12-foot wall, but I had to modify the roof pitch. So the roof's pretty flat in the building so that I could keep my 12-foot ceiling height, but still adhere to that 15-foot roof pitch. But it's been a project getting all the stuff down here. Come on in. So this is all the stuff that was actually in the other garage. It's all been dragged down here because I'm a pretty sentimental guy. And all these cabinets actually came from a shop that I worked at as a kid. I bought them all at an auction when the shop closed. I'm old enough to be like, that place I used to go to. Getting old.
You're not that old.
Getting old. Like,
Oh my God.
Remember the good old days at the shop? Well, now I'm buying the tools and the stuff from the shop that I used to work at. But,
29th birthday. He's getting old.
It is my birthday today. My dad found this metal table for us. It weighs an absolute ton, so I fabricated some caster wheels on this thing, and it Harbor Freight caster wheels. I'm still cheap. And it works great. So this will be cool to wheel stuff underneath the lift, pull transmissions, rear ends, set them right on the table and wheel them out. You know the deal. As you can see, we got a lift. Rebecca went with me. We took a day off of work and went and picked it up. This morning, that's right, we're in Mike's fancy Ford. We've got the trailer, a trailer hooked up. We got my buddy Joe's trailer hooked up. And we are going to get my wildfire lift this morning. So the deal was that if I built the shop, my dad would supply the lift. So I think that's a pretty fair deal. So we're I'm a cheap fella, so we're driving to go get it because I ain't paying shipping. So we're driving down to Wildfire's warehouse in Delaware. They're gonna load this thing on my retrofitted car trailer, hopefully, and Rebecca's gonna take a ride, which is why we're not on the road yet. I'm ready, buckled up, ready to go. Just waiting on angry Rebecca. But don't rush her, because I'm gonna make her even angrier. There she is, angry Rebecca. She's finally coming. Only 20 minutes late.
It's a nice new truck you got here.
Yeah, now you want to ride?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what took so long. Breakfast.
I make a bagel.
I think Mike would have cleaned this thing out for us. Instead, we got all sorts of shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, feel free to eat it. It's not mine. That's
Mike
not
won't
right. All right. And we're off.
We're here at the warehouse. They're gonna be loading up our new lift so that Dan can do work a little bit easier. Here she is. Holy crap, that's big. Sure that's gonna fit on here?
It's a Wildfire XLT 9,000 pound 4-post lift. I went ahead and sprung for 4,500 pound jack that slides through the rails here. Can you believe this is the first that I've ever actually seen the bottom of my 69 up in the air without laying on my back? Let me tell you, that thing is mint under there. If you didn't know, I built that entire car on my back in a 1-car garage, and I actually painted the bottom of this car in the driveway in a carport. So you don't need we have fancy stuff now, but you didn't need any of the fancy stuff to make a fancy car. The Janko's home, the Ventura's here. We are still actually renting the space, that other garage where we were storing stuff. We are still over there. We're still keeping cars over there. Actually, Farmer's over there right now. Rebecca's race car and the Gremlin are over there. The Janko, the Ventura, the 69, and Caramel Latte is actually up in the old garage, just sitting there. They're here, but the other cars are all over at the other building. And we plan to keep that building, because like I said, I don't ever really want to have more than maybe 2-3 cars tops in here at a time. Otherwise, it just becomes storage. Put all this sound deadener stuff in the ceiling, because when we first did the spray foam, it sounded like a cave in here. It was like, hello, 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 hello. So that's to try and help with audio for YouTube stuff. Obviously, it's super new. We've pretty much just moved in here. We're using propane bottle top heaters to heat it. And they do work really well. The insulation made a huge difference. The building's usually like 10 degrees warmer in here than whatever it is outside without us heating it. And we throw these 2 heaters on in here and it warms it up real quick. And it holds it really well in here. Long term, we plan to put a mini split unit so that I can have heat and air conditioning in here. With probably 2 heads on it. But for right now, it costs a bunch of money to put the building in. And we're just looking to get back to work because we've been off the YouTube for a hot minute. Those are kitchen cabinets. that we repurposed into a...
Did you spray paint that, or is that a sticker?
Oh, that's a sticker.
Oh,
That
cool.
was supposed to go on the door to Farmer, but I messed it up.
Oh,
So I salvaged it by putting it on the cat. It looks cool, right?
it does look cool. You were gonna put something on the side of Farmer?
Listen, Stashu, my dad, he's a big sticker guy. The man loves stickers and decals. So you gotta keep Stashu happy. Man loves a good sticker. I mean, it's a pretty cool sticker. Just,
No, it is.
the problem is the middle of it, it's not a decal, so it was gonna look like shipping tape over the truck, so it didn't really work out. We're still in the hunt for something, but I know the drill. Ultimately, we still want to get more equipment. I would really, really like to get a tire machine. A wheel balancer would be really nice. And maybe long term, not right now, settle down, but I would love to put a base plate 2-post lift over here where the Ventura is. I mean, not quite on that severe of an angle, but I would really, really love to put a base plate 2-post lift over here. Because it would be nice to have. Now that I've worked on a lift, I don't know if I can ever go back. It's just spoiled me. We put outlets everywhere in this building. Every single beam across the entire building has outlets. Outlet, 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 outlet. There's outlets everywhere. We also went as overkill as we possibly could with the lighting. We only really needed like 6 lights to have ample lighting in here. I went with 8. I wanted to make sure that you guys never have to squint, you know? The cool thing about the Wildfire is this motor runs off of 110, so it's nothing crazy, no big 220 plugs or anything. It's just a 110 outlet for the lift. Cool thing about the Wildfire lift too is we can lower this thing and it's got caster wheels and we can move it around if we wanted to. But we're in a proper shop now. We were still producing and building cars without a proper shop. You don't need to have a proper shop. It's nice to have a proper shop. For us to be able to produce regular content for you guys, it's going to be a really big deal. And it's going to make it way, way easier to get stuff out and work on different things. It's so hard when you're trying to produce regular content to not have the car stored on the property. Because like if we're in the middle of something on the Janko and I need a part or I have to order something or something gets delayed in shipment or whatever and I'm down for a few days, that's it. The car's in my way and I can't move it and I have nowhere else to work on it. So it makes it hard to switch gears and grab different projects, and then next thing you know I'm behind schedule on videos and it's a mess. But this and building this is why we've been behind on content for the last like 2 months. We haven't put out a video. It's not that I didn't want to, it's just that I've been busy. Also, automotive YouTube content's very expensive. This building was pretty expensive, so we've just been a little bit behind, but we're back. Okay, I've got a couple things down, a couple things in the works, so we're back in the shop.
It's in the works.
It's in the works. That's realtor Rebecca's famous line is, it's in the works. Oh, we went with the big giant single overhead door. Because one door is better than 2.
I don't know about that, but
Why, do you think 2 would have been better?
I don't know.
No, I think 1's the way to go. Because then you never have to worry about a center beam or not being able to swing something, or if we ever get that big Chevy van that you always wanted.
No.
I really think Rebecca should get a Chevy van. Rebecca's always hauling kids around, and what's better to haul kids around with than a Chevy van?
No.
I really think Rebecca should have a van. Like 70s GMC van. We have plenty of space left on our panel, so we can absolutely run way more stuff out here for all those big machines and stuff I want to get. I also buried extra lines so that we can fish more stuff out here if we decide to. Maybe throw some water out here would be cool. It still has a long way to go. When did I bring all the stuff in here? Maybe 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, your mom's been emptying out our house.
It's only been about, Rebecca and my mom threw everything out of the house. The
Your
minute
mom.
the garage was up, especially my mom, was like, everything has to go out there. So that was it. I got thrown out of the garage. Well, and the basement. I was out of control. I had stuff in the basement. I had stuff in the garage. I had stuff everywhere. So everything is here.
Except for there's a car in my parking spot in the garage. Up.
Listen, you're not you're not putting anything.
I am. My car's going in it.
No, it will forever hold project vehicles.
That's not
for
true.
Storage.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay. We'll argue about this later. But
I will win.
that's pretty much it for the shop space. This is our new shop, our 30 by 40 building, and it's gonna make a big difference for our channel. This is a huge step for our channel, and there's a whole bunch of people I have to thank for this building, especially Rebecca for letting me do this. This project is probably the craziest one to date, even crazier than all the cars. We have a lot of cars. So Dave for helping me build cabinets and hang cabinets and put up walls and all that good stuff. Maintenance Mike Lieber for, just being there. The kids helped pack all my stuff into boxes to move down here. So Gary for doing all the electric. My mom and dad, because without them, I wouldn't have the lift. My parents went partners with me on the lift. So huge thank you, especially to my mom, especially to mom. Love you, mom. Rich Wilk for the banner. Proud sponsor of our channel, Rich Wilk. Transmission sponsor. I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So you'll definitely be seeing more stuff. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see with the shop or any questions you have about the shop. That's pretty much going to do it. I'm glad that I finally got back to YouTube, finally got to show you what we've been working on this whole time, and can't wait to actually get to work and start pumping videos out here. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you. Hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time.